Hosea, one other thing. When you get a chance, send someone down the track back to that farmhouse.
Okay. Why?
That poor woman's husband needs burying.
Of course. And is it safe down there?
Just send someone sensible.
Understood.
All right.
Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everybody out there is having a great day. This is Matt back with you with some more RDR2. So I might as well search that drawer. We heard what we had Hosea and Dutch talking about there. So again, this is us redoing the first couple episodes. So we're going to do what was in episode 2 on the first one. Now, in the last playthrough, again, the one that's too dark, nearly unwatchable, don't blame me if you don't want to watch it, the recording got a little messed up for me. I had actually played the mission that we are about to do here in a second, but I never got it actually recorded. We were going to go back. You go hunting with Charles, but we were going to go back and redo that.
We're sitting ducks.
Yeah, we'll be all right. That being said, so I started recording this episode last night, and I did that mission, and then I was just going to call it quits. I didn't have too much time to do recording last night, so I saved it, and then somehow it got corrupted. And so that same mission, I think, is trying to tell me something that you can't play it and record it, but we're going to do it anyway. But we just have to kick it off with the actual normal go back and replay mission. So that just kind of gets set up, and we'll get back to where we're supposed to be, and then we can proceed on with this mission over here behind Javier. So let's go ahead and kick that off. I think we go to story. Nope, progress. So here it is, this story. That's why I thought it was story. So here in chapter 1, so it's the aftermath of Genesis. So we're going to go ahead and replay this mission. That way we can at least have it on film here. So let's get to it. Hopefully it shows all the cutscene, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
All right.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
Oh, that's harsh.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found
We
nothing.
aren't the Donner
Lenny's
Party.
more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found enough of this.
We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal.
Sounds gross.
Starving will be preferable.
Okay.
Let's go.
Apparently it
You
is
can't
gross.
go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Okay, let's get to it. I love Charles's horse. Looks like a Dalmatian. I think it's an Appaloosa.
You take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
A lot of faith in us.
All right, let's head out.
Yeah, our first dog was a Dalmatian that we had when I was just a wee little baby. So I always like Charles's horse. This reminds me of her.
Yeah,
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay. Apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, Getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Okay. Wonder if we find out what Charles did to his hand. I mean, it's pretty minor in the story, so probably not, but curious to know. Apparently he will be all healed and patched up in a couple days, though. Where is he taking us? Somewhere pretty, I know that. Sure is pretty to look at. Like I've told you before, though, not the weather for me. I'm good with a couple snows a year, and we'll leave it. And at that, it's like an inch of snow at the most. Every once in a while, we actually may get like 7 or 8 inches, but it's normally gone in a day or two, so pretty convenient.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way.
I guess that means they can feed, right? Whatever it is we're hunting for.
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Okay, will do.
Yeah, good boy.
Oops, sorry.
Hey, stop here a second.
I thought you said
I
to stay
see
quiet.
something. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can we not?
How can you not?
Oh, see, there you go. I mean, look at the trail,
Let's
Arthur.
walk it from here.
Okay.
You're gonna need the bow. Don't
Okay.
leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
Alrighty. Got our bow.
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
Yes, sir.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
I see him.
Focus.
But now we can use Eagle Eye. So for those that haven't played the game before, press in on both sticks and you will see a trail. Of course, it kind of starts telling us in the top left what to be looking for here. So it's pretty cool. It also helps later on when...
Snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Alright. But later on when we can start picking herbs, and I just always call them spices. I don't know why. I know they're not all spices, but once we get to that point, those are very useful in the game later on. It'll help you find those too, so. One thing is, if you're crouching, it always makes you come out of the crouch. But we can manage. I don't think if we stand up for a millisecond, it's going to freak everything out around us. See how it also keeps continuing highlighting it for us? That's because we did focus on the track, which is the RB button or R1 on a PlayStation. So, yeah. Okay, yep, we see something. Well, that's it. Oh, get back down.
Down there.
I know, I
see
see
him?
it. Yes, I see it. Give me a
Are
second.
you ready with that bow?
I want to get close, man.
Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill.
Yes, sir. All right,
Pay attention on the string before releasing.
okay.
Just don't overdo it.
Would you... I guess technically he's teaching us. I was going to say, would you shut up and let me do it? But yeah, I forgot Arthur sucks with this, right? I think this is close enough. Give me a second.
Nice.
There we go.
See if you can get another one.
Oh, where is another one? Okay, there's a couple up there. See trails running all through there. Is there one right here to our left or right? I can see one there. We'll just focus on it. Back down. I don't want to lose an arrow. So what's cool is we will come over here and pick up our arrow. There we go. Also, I actually used to hunt as a kid. I never hunted deer. We were more just duck and goose hunters and all that. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Sometimes I miss it, but I'm just not into killing anything. So I don't do it anymore. For those of you that do hunt, more power to you. I don't have anything against it. But if you are one that's sensitive to that kind of stuff, and you don't like watching hunting, well, we're going to be doing a lot of it, so just be prepped. But also, know it's virtual. I'd rather somebody be doing it virtually than real. If that's how you feel, then that's fine. But just remember, it's virtual. I think this is going to be our... Oh, never mind. Decided to swing around on us, didn't he? Or she, actually. I didn't see antlers. There we go. Got it.
Well
All
done.
right, cool.
I think that's all we can carry.
All right, we'll get the one further away. Nope, you can have it.
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
Quit tailing me. I was
You
going to
sure
come get the
your
far
hand's
one.
okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start running back. Oh, that's cool. The deer tracks, okay, they're fresh. The other ones had some snow on them. That's why it makes sense that they were kind of tailing off. But for those of you that don't know anything about deer tracks, that's exactly what they look like. We've got deer everywhere where I'm from. So if you just take a stroll through the woods or something and it's been raining recently, you're going to find these everywhere. So that's just cool that again, I've told you before, but the small details that they do, including something like putting in the correct tracks. That's awesome. I called for my horse, I thought. Press up to whistle. Of course, we've also got to increase that bond. I mentioned in the first episode that increasing that bond's important because it'll actually give your horse more stamina and also more health. But what's also cool is you can call your horse from farther away, the stronger that bond is. So I think he was probably close enough for us to call there, but he wasn't coming, so maybe not. We had to get a little bit closer, but we got him. I guess we're wearing out our stamina a little bit here running. It is deep snow and carrying a 130-pound deer on our back. Maybe lighter than that. I don't know. Again, when I did hunt, I didn't hunt deer, which is weird. From where I'm from, it's like everybody hunts deer, and we were the ones that didn't. All right, let's get back to old Charlie here. See what he wants to proceed with.
You are.
Come on then, let's head back.
Let's do it. Almost looks like it's
work,
getting
Arthur.
late.
Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
I would hope so.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Oh, well, of course, there. Got a text from work real quick, so I had to just take a look at it.
How Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
I don't
So
really
it
know
was
that's our
O'Driscoll's
choice.
you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Colm, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! bear
Yeah, there is. Oh, crap. I forgot we don't have any other
up
guns.
ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't really want to run across a grizzly.
You must be real hungry. Stay well back.
Yeah, I am. What are you
Storms
doing?
like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
You just gonna stay there? I guess that's what we do. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was kind of going at him, wouldn't I? We're gonna stick with Charles here. Settle down. It's okay, bud. It's okay. Man, I don't blame him freaking out. I am too, but where'd he go? I don't have eyes on him, and that kind of freaks me out. Wasn't this where he was going? Okay, let's book it, Charles. Come on. No, don't. Get over the rock. There's a path there for you. Use it. I know you're freaked out. I'm trying to calm you, man. There you go.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
Alrighty.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
Alright, good little conversation there with Charles. Get to know him a little bit.
How's
That's
that
cool.
new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Up me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
That's cool. Alright, here we are. Man, looks like the weather's turning for the worse again. Just enough for us to get some hunting in, though, so that's good. Got food for everybody.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Alright. I imagine we're going to need to
Brought some food back, boys!
hitch our horse, who's still nameless. We're going to figure out what that is in short order. Oh, kind of trotting there a little bit.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Showed us enough. Now look at the snow
Yeah.
building up on the deer.
Just drop it down in here.
Out on the table? Okay.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
Arthur's a miserable
Oh, it
bastard,
is.
isn't he?
Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing.
Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
Mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan?
Sure.
It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you?
Jesus, Arthur.
Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand.
Oh, now
I'll
that
see
hand
you
bothers
both
you.
later.
You skinned that one that you dumped on the floor
You
there.
told me to. Okay. No wonder Arthur doesn't like him. Huh, it's kind of gross, but at least it's not too gruesome.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Alright, so that was the replay of that mission. It's probably going to show us how we did on it. We will see. Okay, no. Not going to show us, but that's no big deal. If we ever want to see... Oh, actually it is. Sorry. So what did we do on it? Hold F1. So I figured out how to finally use that compendium on the keyboard, so that's cool. So, okay, well there we go. 3 of 3. We killed each with 1 arrow. Don't spook either deer and get a clean kill on the second. So, there we go. Cool. Good for us. Gold medal. We're going to get into later, once we start this next mission, why or why not we go for gold or care about it. So, just stay tuned. We're about to get there. Horse decided, I guess we decided to come out here. Now that we're here, might as well save the game, right? Y'all know how that goes. Always save. So, let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, awesome. So, we're going to go ahead and hop on our horse here. One thing cool about that mission, again, I want to show every mission. That's why we redid it, so you could actually watch it. The bow is by far my favorite weapon in the game. Maybe overall, I love the carbines you get. Those are going to be the most useful in firefights, but when it comes to hunting, this is my favorite. We'll go over a lot of the hunting methods later. You'll see it. Also, one other thing, I'm not going to do it this time. I did it in that last video again that got corrupted somehow and didn't work. Is that a wolf or something over there? What is that thing flapping around? Guess we don't... Yeah, we do have binoculars. What is out there? That would be a wolf. Or no, that's a fox. Can we study it? We can. Cool. Stop. There we go. All right, awesome. But at any rate, you can't free roam right now. You know, that's the thing with Rockstar. They make open world games that are phenomenal, but you can't explore it right now. If we go out, basically what's going to happen, our horse is going to just die from exhaustion immediately, almost immediately, and then we're right behind them. So no exploring yet, but we're not too far off from actually getting out there into the world and doing what we need to do. I wonder if we could get that fox. If we could try to add some more food for our camp here, but it may not be set up for us to do that yet. Do we even want to push the issue? Because, again, if we get out there, it might end up killing us. The elements. We got it. Okay, so let's see if we can actually go take that to Pearson. Because if we can... Okay, I will. Oh, man, it's quivering. I don't like that. Oh, okay, good. It's just glitching out for a second. Because we'll find out later that if you don't get a clean kill on animals, they'll sit there and writhe around. It's kind of, it's brutal sometimes, I'm not going to lie. But you can actually go up to them, stand over them, and cleanly kill them with a knife. That way they don't have to sit there and writhe in agony. So we're going to see if we can give this to Pearson or not. I don't know. I think behind that bee on our little radar is the little butcher knife icon, which is for Pearson. Oh, okay. Not necessary, but we'll take it. You know what? Actually, I think we just put a fox pelt in our horse and we can't do anything with it, so... No, that's alright. It's kind of pretty looking. One thing also is, I know mentioned in the last episode that I'm probably going to work on adjusting the sound a little bit. I think it actually came out pretty well. If you disagree and think it can be a little better, let me know in the comments. But one thing I also did is I tweaked with the colors a little bit, because while it's at least bright enough for us to see now, and we can keep these episodes we're recording, which is excellent, the problem with it is it was almost whitewashed. It was a little bit oversaturated. So I jacked with the settings a little bit. I do use OBS Recorder. I've got some other software that I've used to record, and it's giving me fits. So that's what I'm going with for now, which is awesome because it's a free one. But if there's any of you out there that record and you're getting better color quality out of it, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know, because I would really appreciate it. Again, it looks like it's pretty decent. Plus, we'll probably get more of a gauge on that once we get out of basically these blizzard conditions. Everything's going to be whitewashed when it's nothing but white. So we'll get to that eventually later on, where we can hopefully have some better colors. What it has done is it's picking up the blues and making them a little bit brighter. So as you can see, Arthur's jacket, it looks really blue when playing the game. You can tell it's blue, but it's not that blue. But no worries. So actually what I'm going to do, because I know, having again recorded all this in too dark of recording, that this next episode is long, very long. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and call it quits right here. So again, let's make sure we save the game. I know all we really did was get a fox, but doesn't hurt to have it, right? So we're going to go ahead and call it quits, and we will work on getting another episode out there for you here shortly. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.